All right, today we're going to dive into a word that you probably use every single day without even thinking about it. It seems so simple, but trust me, it's hiding a ton of power in, well, a surprising amount of versatility. So just take a look at this word. Right now, off the top of your head, how many different meanings for down can you think of? One? Maybe two? Okay, got a number? Good, because I have a feeling we're about to add a few more to your list. Now, here's what's so cool about this word. It's not just common, it's officially essential. Down is actually part of a really special list called Basic English, which is a core vocabulary of just 850 words. And its spot on that list is a huge clue to its hidden depth. Okay, so let's start with the one we all know, right? The most basic, fundamental way we use down is as a preposition, a word that shows direction. As a preposition, down is just a pointer. It's a vector. It just tells you which way to go. Toward the ground, toward the center of the earth, away from the sky. It's simple, it's intuitive, it's universal. And this old saying, it just nails it perfectly. This simple phrase captures a basic law of physics using that exact meaning of the word. If something goes up, its natural destination is, well, down. It's pretty much the first definition any of us learn. And of course, you can't really talk about down without bringing up its other half, up. They're like the perfect pair of opposites. And this relationship really helps cement its main meaning in our heads as just pure direction. But here's the thing, even just within this one category, down is super flexible. It's not always about physical direction. It can mean moving toward the bottom of a page, a price going down, or an amount getting smaller. It's this whole concept of reduction and descent in all kinds of forms. All right, so we've got the direction down pat. But what if I told you that down is also something you can actually touch? That's because, believe it or not, the word is also a noun. Yep, that's right. As a noun, down means those incredibly soft, fluffy feathers on a bird, the kind you find underneath the tougher outer feathers. We're talking about a physical object, something completely separate from the idea of direction. I mean, think about a down jacket or a down comforter. This example, that pillow is full of down, shows a word that has zero to do with gravity or prices, but everything to do with being warm and soft. Two totally different concepts, one single word. So we've got a direction and we've got a thing. So are we done? Not even close. Down can also be an action. It can be something you actually do. It works as a verb. As a verb, when you down something, you're consuming it and you're doing it fast. You're getting it down your throat in a hurry. The word itself implies speed and, a certain intensity. This example just paints the perfect picture, doesn't it? You can see the action. Harry isn't just sipping his beer, he's downing it. The word itself tells you how fast it happened. So let's recap. A preposition, a noun, and a verb, all packed into the same four letters. So, okay, down is a preposition, a noun, and a verb. Why does this matter so much? This isn't just a fun piece of language trivia. It actually gets to the very core of what makes language, and especially this idea of basic English. So incredibly powerful. Remember this number from the beginning, 850? This isn't some random number. It's the key to a whole way of communicating. That number, 850, represents the entire vocabulary of basic English. And the whole idea wasn't to limit what people could say, not at all. It was to give them a toolkit of the most essential, multifunctional words so they could express almost any idea. And this slide really breaks down the genius of it. The main idea? Maximum effect from the smallest set of words. How? By picking words that act like multi-tools, like a Swiss Army knife. Words like down that can switch from being a direction to a material to an action. The whole goal is just clear, efficient communication. So here's the big takeaway. Mastering a language isn't just about memorizing thousands of words. It's about understanding the deep power that's packed inside the simple ones. A small vocabulary, when it's full of powerhouse words like down, doesn't limit your thinking. It actually helps you express yourself clearly and efficiently. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? If a word like down can hold all this complexity, what about other simple words we use all the time, like up, or run, or set? So the question I'll leave you with is this. What simple word will you look at differently now?